previously.
Brandon's exceeded every expectation I've ever had.
He earned it.
It definitely felt good to give that to the whole team, everyone involved.
Brandon won the championship and Travis won the rally. That was an ideal way to finish.
At 12 years old, I was like, oh, I want to race in Formula One.
He can be good at anything he gets in. It doesn't even matter what it is.
And now,
it is quite crazy to drive a Subaru with the same team 17 years later.
Someone's got to come in, challenge him, and we have a very fast car, and we'd like him to keep winning in that very fast car.
If they get it wrong, they know the risk.
this is Launch Control.
I think you guys don't get enough credit. People dismiss the fact that you don't buy champions, you build them.
Certainly Subaru of America had a big hand in helping Dave Mirra and Bucky Lasek drive race cars. Travis joined, DC Shoes, Ken Block, and VSC. Without Subaru's help, none of this would have ever happened. So we have the next generation of rally drivers coming in here, and I'm getting to watch them. So it's super fun.
While most of the team is in Michigan for the final rally of the year, Brandon Semenuk is here in Utah. Red Bull Rampage is the ultimate free-ride mountain bike contest that he has won a record 4 times. This weekend, he hopes to make it 5. That means his car for the final event of the ARA season will be sitting idle.
We knew from Brandon that he would miss LSPR to do Red Bull Rampage. And so I think the conversation started sometime in the middle of the season about, well, what do we do with his seat?
The decision was made to bring in someone new, but with a familiar name.
This is crazy.
SOA really wanted Lia. There's pedigree, there's background there.
There were just a lot of synergies and connections and history there that just made a lot of sense.
I'm so excited. Can't stop smiling. Rally has always been my home. It's my roots. It's what I grew up around.
Lia Block is the daughter of the late Ken Block, and the team first met her in the Subaru paddock as a toddler.
My first memories in a rally car paddock was with Subaru Motorsports.
It's like her coming home in a lot of ways. Everyone just wanted to see her succeed.
A seat fitting a few weeks before the event gives her a first taste of the team's latest WRX rally car.
I mean, I feel like the height feels fine to me.
But the thing is now the throttle is definitely too close. It's really nice to be able to get this opportunity to come back and do what I loved most.
Come race day, Lia will rally beside Travis Pastrana, aka Uncle Trav.
Day 1 LSPR rally. If we do perfect this weekend, we come 1 point short of the championship. We got Lia Block, which is freaking awesome. The young gun's coming up.
Ta-da! Now I'm gonna stand on top of the hood. It's nice to come and know the car a little bit before we chuck everything at me.
The Lake Superior Performance Rally, LSPR for short, offers some of the flowiest roads of the year. It's a perfect place to be thrown into the deep end of the sport in an open class 4-wheel drive car.
2, 1, go. 150, cut, turn left 2 minus.
For Lia, at just 18 years old, the opportunity is one of learning and growing. For Travis, it's a chance to continue his stellar second half of the year.
Right 5 opens, down, nips. Left 5, hug right 4.
On stage, Pastrana sets the pace. He doesn't expect to be challenged by Block, but a friendly wager with Conor Martell in the ex-factory Subaru means his foot to the floor.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Enjoy. 7 left, bumpy.
Third on the road, Lia Block starts her first full-speed stage in the top spec car. It's a dream come true, but also a steep mountain to climb.
It's a lot to put on her shoulders, jumping into a car of that caliber. It's a lot of pressure. You're in a blue and yellow factory Subaru in a car that's capable of winning rallies. Big test for her, really big test for her.
I'd obviously done the full championship with Lia in 2023.
When I jumped in with Lia, she was only 16 years old. Before Ken had passed away, he told me that he had one goal for us, and that goal was for Lia and I to win the two-wheel drive championship. She was the youngest ever winner, the first ever girl to win a championship. I've seen how committed she is, I've seen how she drives, and she's passionate about it just like her dad was.
Lia is trying to forge her own path. She goes out and she does open wheel stuff, and she's competing at the highest levels over there, putting her best foot forward, and she's doing it.
You know, I've done a lot of things. Karting, open wheel now, I've done rally, I've done rallycross, I've done Extreme E, I've done Pikes Peak, I've done Baja 1000, you know, I can keep going. It's fun for a while, but I kind of always miss rally. This is the team my dad started with. Watching Uncle Travis be teammates with my dad, it is really crazy to be able to be teammates as well as competitors and be able to just drive a Subaru with the same team, you know, 17 years later.
Over finish. Well done. Well done, Lia.
That felt really nice.
Good job.
Despite her limited time in the Subaru, Lia's pace puts her an impressive third overall, just behind the battling Pastrana and Martel. As both Subarus arrive at the first service of the event, there are plenty of positives to go around.
We're here at 45-minute service, the boys are checking everything, we're putting lights on, we've got night stages we're going out to now. 4 stages still to go today, we'll see how it goes.
We've had a good rhythm in the car, and Lia's kind of finding herself, and every mile we're pushing on a little bit more as she's getting more comfortable, so it's working out so far.
Hello, Lia.
Hello, how are you?
Sure, it's a fantastic car, but you can't put anybody in a car like that and expect it to just perform.
This car is so fast, really feeling like the aero worked through the faster corners, and it's really fun.
And I see Lia getting into this fire-breathing monster of a car, and you see her pace continue to go quicker every stage.
I thought that her times were really good. She hadn't rallied for a whole 12 months. So you also lose your sort of pace note progression in that 12 months as well.
A leftover finish, and the board was in the road.
The return to pace notes after a year in open wheel racing is an adjustment for Lia.
When they're communicating in the stage, a lot of the times the co-driver will make a slight note.
Left minus right.
The driver may have a reaction and say,
Oh, that's
Left 6.
and a note will be made in the book. That's constant evolution in learning.
I'm going to have to get used to writing my notes again and hearing my notes, which I haven't heard for a year. I'm just looking to make the small steps and get used to things and get comfortable and then go from there.
With service done and dusted, another leg of stages awaits the competitors.
30 seconds, good luck.
When I drive a car, that's like what grounds me. That's where I feel relaxed in a way, and I'm all like in my head going through the motions. You know, it's relaxed, and I call it like the white space.
3, 2, 1, go 50. Brow 17.
Sometimes you get to a stage and you forget what happened because you were so concentrated and focused, and your muscle memory took over, and it just felt like you didn't have to do anything, and it felt like so relaxing. That's what I love about rally. You know, it's on your own merit. You're racing against yourself.
Long in.
Ahead of Lia, Travis and Rhiannon are on their own quest for development.
Hug left 3 plus. 30. Right 5 minus.
Travis's mental clarity restored, he racks up consistent stage wins, but leaves a significant trail of dust.
9 left, 120. This is really bad now.
With little wind in the forest, the hanging dust adds extra importance to the pace
9
notes.
plus left over brow.
It's a balancing act of trust and self-preservation.
My God, 200 over crest.
So dry here. They've never had this problem with dust. It was just stagnant. Like there was no wind.
This is ridiculous.
Trees were not moving, you know, like, so the dust wasn't moving.
70. Right 4 opens over 55. Tightens over finish.
Oh,
Tightens over finish. We're still up here. Tightens here. Yep, got it, mate.
Pastrana's clear view allows him to push and extend his lead to almost 30 seconds.
That was pretty wild. I thought there was a car on the road in front of us because from the zero opening car that took off like 15 minutes before we did, there was still dust hanging. So I don't know if it's foggy or the dust hangs in the fog or what's going on, but That was, go get Lia's reaction right now. I think it's gonna be great. Then come back.
Hopefully these 2 stages should be canceled because we couldn't see anything.
It's amazing that she was able to stay on the road through the dust. That's a huge testament to Lia's understanding her driving abilities and also listening to the notes.
Overall, amazing. Amazing day. Great improvement, I think, from my side. I could feel it just over each stage, getting a little better, a little bit more confident. So, yeah, excited for tomorrow.
Daybreak in Michigan. It's day 2 of the Lake Superior Performance Rally. The crowds are gathered to see the teams kick off their day near Marquette.
As Lia gained more experience and more confidence in the car on day 1 at LSPR, she brought that forward into day 2 and wanted to increase that pace a little bit.
What do you think? Solid push-ups, everybody? All right.
It's going great. Besides, now my arms are going to hurt.
All day. 8 push-ups.
I love being me. I don't know, something about it, just fun.
I'm excited for the stages today because some of them are fun, but some of them are really tricky and you kind of just have to, survive them.
This is a dream come true.
Stop it!
So we've got 8 stages remaining today, but only 40 miles. There's more rocks in here, so it's going to be a challenge.
For Lia, day 2 brings an opportunity to find her groove. For Brandon Semenuk, it's also competition day in Utah. Riders only get 2 runs to lay down their best score, and winning this event involves taking huge risks.
Brandon looks so on. Let's see what he does here.
Brandon's first run ends abruptly, but he walks away, a relief to everyone watching. He now has only 1 chance left. Rally is also not without consequences.
The unique thing about rally is it's not like racing where you have the same corner many, many times. You have 1,000 corners one time in a rally.
Go. 150, cut turn left, 2 minus.
What you're trying to do is get as many of them as you can. Very, very good.
50. Brow left 5 open.
If they get it wrong, they know the risk.
With rally, especially rally versus circuit racing, if you make a mistake on a circuit, you went to the grass and you got back on the track. And no one even thinks about it. Whereas in rally, the tiniest mistake can take you out.
Rallying is tough. Our best guys still have offs.
Brandon crashed.
Sorry.
Travis crashed.
Oh no! We're good. Go ahead.
Everybody needs to find the limit. So if you're not crashing, you're probably not pushing. That's how people learn. I mean, if you don't make a mistake, you don't learn.
30. Brow into.
Despite the risk, Lia felt comfortable in the car on day 1, and with comfort comes pace.
10 minus right over crest. 7 left. Opens, tightens little. 30. Oh, okay. Just get out.
Whoa, Lia! Whoa, Lia! Oh, Lia!
They're okay, but their rally is over.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You have to expect it's going to happen to somebody who's learning, who either doesn't know the roads, doesn't know the car. Okay, those increase the chances a little bit, but in rally, this is what happens.
A disappointing end to a very fun ride.
First stage and the only stage of the day, so really wanted this story to end a lot better. I love this rally, but it doesn't love me. It's so cool that I got this opportunity with Subaru and that they put their faith in me, but hey, it was fun while it lasted.
With Lia retired, the 199 Subaru still controls the rally. Pastrana has built a lead that Martel is unlikely to overcome.
Travis started off challenged in the beginning of the year. He persevered and he pushed through.
Good luck.
Good luck, mate.
And by the second half of the season, it was all Travis again. He had the confidence back, he had the speed back.
Go. Right 4 open.
His pace and consistent performance is another checkmark in what has been an incredible redemption story.
Right 5 minus late. Crest, left 15. Left 5. Crest, right 5 plus.
Both Martel and Pastrana enjoy the final afternoon of the season, trading stage wins and a friendly rivalry.
Left 2 plus. So crest and left 2 plus. Yeah, 30 over bump. Right 1 plus. Narrow. Bump. Left 5. Yeah, crest. Left 4 minus down. Rocky narrow. Big kinks over 50, left through plus.
Putting 3 event wins together at the end of the season like that was fantastic for his confidence and just the sport in general and the team. Everybody loves seeing Travis win.
If you'd have told me after round 2 that we would even have a chance to win another rally, maybe ever, I would have said you're probably wrong. 3 consecutive wins, end the season.
Nice job.
To all of a sudden see him smiling and happy and enjoying what rally is all about, it was just amazing to see that side of Travis back again.
We started out this year with Travis and it was a little bit bumpy. He put in the effort and he's won 3 in a row now. So really proud of that effort, and he's a competitor, he's here to win, and here we are.
He's resilient. He didn't give up. He pushed through, and it was, I guess, expected that, just give him a little bit of time and he's gonna be back at it.
With the Michigan mission complete, the competition in Utah is in its own final moments.
The national champion couldn't be here because he was winning right now, just this second. Brandon Semenuk won Red Bull Rampage!
It's funny how everything works out sometimes. Championships clinched early, a season-ending string of redemption, and a simultaneous double victory across 2 states caps off a rally season to remember.
I still love rally more than anything in the world, and today was one of the most fun days I ever had. Feeling sharp, feeling good, and looking forward to next year.
Cheers, see you next season.
When the dust settles on a rally season, the questions always turn to what lies ahead. What will this team look like in 2025?
We have 3 champions, and they each have a slightly different skill set. For Scott, it's obvious, road course, downforce. Brandon, obviously, is very fast in a rally car. Travis, very fast in a car with not a lot of grip. Well, we're just trying to optimize where each of them fit.
Travis is not necessarily in a place as a family man to want to put the car in that spot that might win him the rally, but has consequences if you get it wrong.
I don't have enough to prove to take the chances necessary to be that person. I want to be able to rally the rest of my life. I love competition, but I want to line up against 15, 20, 30 other people in very, very similar cars, help mentor some people and help build a sport. Do it every day. I love driving.
Travis wants to drive a different level car, and we're building him a new rally car that will be something that's more attainable by the general public.
Travis's shifting priorities leaves Brandon in a difficult position at the head of the open class.
What he wants is competition. Someone's got to come in, challenge him.
Time will only tell what's next. I hope there's some more new events. Tennessee was awesome for that. Maybe we go somewhere else, or we look at new challenges or new video projects or some like fun activations to kind of bring rally to people.
In California, the Velocity Invitational will mark the team's American debut of Project Midnight.
When we go off and we do these other activities, we're reaching eyeballs we didn't think were possible. And now it seems like instead of it being an add-on, it's actually half of what we do.
This event celebrates everything motorsports on a world-renowned track. Project Midnight is the star of the weekend.
What a sick ride. That's definitely the coolest guy here, easily.
Velocity was great. It was a cool event. Sonoma's like a home track for me. I grew up racing around that place as a kid before I went to Europe with Red Bull, so like I know every inch of that track.
Don't believe me, just watch.
Against world-leading machinery in the Time Attack and Hillclimb events, victory will be challenging. Oh, and Travis is here too.
This is a Velocity Invitational?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Velocity Invitational. I've been watching it all week. Scott Speed absolutely dominating. I tell you, that Project Midnight's amazing, but there's nothing more fun than the Huckster, and I cannot wait to get out there and drift her around. A little snug. Yeah.
Watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
It was fine until you did whatever, 7 dollars there. I was like, oh, my bad. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, no, all-wheel drive, yeah.
Un poco nervioso para Cocha Rápida.
After a few days of build-up, the final day of competition puts the pressure on. A brisk morning run before the track gets too hot sets the stage for Scott's best performance of the year. The The time attack is the first chance to see just how fast this car is on a real track. And it's fast.
To drive Project Midnight in a way that was optimized for that car was super unique.
It's nice to see him push, and I think he enjoys it. You know what I mean? He gets to do what he does.
Super fun, drive it around like an actual track. And that's where the car performs so much differently. In a slower speed corner, I can get on the gas earlier because I have 4 tires that are kind of pulling me out. But in a higher speed corner, when you're actually carrying some side force and you have some down force, if I get on the gas too soon, I have way too much understeer. As someone who loves driving and adapting to different environments, that's like my paradise.
670 brake horsepower. It's Project Midnight, almost a purpose-built car, and I'm sure Scott's had a big say in how it's set up and how it looks and feels.
Project Midnight eclipses all other competition, winning both the time attack and Hillclimb events.
We got the W on the 2 classes we entered. I'm pumped, I prepared for this. I'm glad that it was tight because I feel like I actually could make a difference out there.
I hate to say it, but that's not our full effort. That wasn't a major focus for us. That was a sideline effort to our year. So if we were to ever say, okay, now we want to go road racing, I think we could do a pretty good job. The result for the effort for us was outstanding.
So cool that people have embraced that car so much and are so passionate about it. It's a really fun vehicle to drive.
Okay. All right, cheese it up. 1, 2.
The success at Velocity adds more weight to the original question, what's next?
I mean, that's not the only thing we're doing. We got other stuff in the works, right?
Yeah, there's a few other things.
Project Midnight is going to open up a lot of opportunities to do cool stuff that is not rally related. I think we've barely scratched the surface of those ideas. And I think with Project Midnight and maybe some other future builds, you're going to see us venture out and do more cool stuff. But I can't tell you any more than that.
I have no idea what's coming.
But we've got big ideas of competing in this. We may go to do some record attempts, do a hill climb.
It's all, for me, it's all rumors. Nobody's confirmed anything.
I don't think we're done doing entertaining videos with entertaining cars, but you'll have to wait and see what's next, yeah.